Hello! It's been a long time. A couple months almost. In fact, it's been a couple months since I've even had this bike on the street, really. Been spending a lot of time on the 450, and this has been in the woods, so just need a little break today. But also haven't been making videos because I didn't want to. Decided to better spend my time and efforts with family and other stuff, just other things, because YouTube is not important. But I'm headed to JT today. No real purpose to this video. I was gonna hold out until I had this bike back in the woods with the camera, but whatever. Too much thought going into YouTube these days, and it's just a hobby. And since I do it for y'all, all 500 and something of you, I figured I'd just put something out there. So this is like a very stereotypical moto vlog where it's just like, you get to watch me ride around and talk. But why not, right? So I figured I'd fill you in on 2020 and what we're doing in 21, both for myself and for the new race team that I am co-owner of, or something like that. The Halberts race team, which is our name for now. It's Noah and I, Noah Howlett, and myself, Jordan Roberts. Splice those two last names together and you get Halberts. Thought it was funny, so for now that's what it is. So 2020, real quick, I just wanted to say some thank yous. I don't really want to talk about myself and what I did because you can just watch the videos. But what made 2020, just focusing on motorcycles and whatnot, a success. This is in no particular order of importance, but I will let you know who is the most important influence in my riding ability of 2020. But would like to thank Mario Orsini, two-wheeled rider. He is, if you don't know who he is, you should probably go follow him on Two-Wheeled Rider. Has grossly more followers than I do, upwards of 20K, and has a lot of cool stuff, a lot of KTM focused stuff. Yeah, the wild and wonderful West Virginia trip was fantastic. One of the highlights of 2020, and I look forward to more in 21. He also does some pretty sweet podcasts. Who else? Oh, I have to say, not have to, but I'm gonna say Brian Boyer as well. You know, I've been picking his brain about racing all of 2020 and telling him, I'm definitely going to race that race, but not actually racing it. So I did get one race in last year, but he's been a really good resource. His channel is The Boyers. Very, very wholesome content. I love his stuff. It just makes you feel good inside when you watch his videos. It's all family oriented, motorcycle oriented. It's just so pleasant to watch. Who else, rather? As always, I mean, I'm not sponsored by anyone, but JT Motorsports, great resource for a lot of stuff, like really just gear, questions about tires. Those guys over there are fantastic. I'd be kind of lost in figuring things out on my own if I didn't have that storefront to go to and just pick people's brains. Plus, both my brand new bikes, this 2020 KTM 790 Rally and my 2020 FX 450 Husqvarna, both got last year at JT's. Almost literally every part I put on my bikes is from them, if I can get it from them. I like supporting the local business. Whom else? You know, last year was kind of crazy, and I also said goodbye to a good friend, Walter. That's Walterific on his channel. You probably know who that is. He moved back to his home state, but you know, he does a lot of street riding and probably grossly more than I do. And I enjoyed riding with him, building a friendship, and it was good. And it was good. Miss you, bud. Most importantly, Noah Howlett, been riding with old boy for, I don't know, maybe it's just 2 years now. I don't know. He comes from road racing. He is a track coach. He's won races, etc. Very skilled, In fact, his whole family, the Howlett race team, they all coach and stuff at the track in West Virginia, Summit Point. But yeah, we both kind of spent a lot of hours on our dirt bikes in the woods, and this bike in the woods over near his place. And you know, I grew a lot as a rider, just trying to keep up with him, and it's been good. So thanks, bud. See you this weekend if you don't bitch out. I mean, certainly Evan Howlett, Noah's brother, he's, you know, both those guys are smart when it comes to racing stuff and riding and suspension and etc. And Mike from JT specifically, super smart guy when we're talking about suspension or really anything. Bobby in parts at JT. Quentin, except Quentin, redacted Quentin, just because I can. Who else? Well, I have to say my wife and kids for putting up with me taking like almost every weekend, sometimes 3 days a weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Saturday, Sunday, Monday, to go train and put so many hours on my dirt bike just training with Noah. So that's critically important. My wife bore a lot of burden on the weekends, and she's wonderful and hot. You know, there's so many negative things that happened in 2020, but whatever. I'm just gonna focus on the positive things and look forward to a positive 21, because I have no gumption of this being like a career thing, nor would I ever want a YouTube career. That's not owning your own business. That's being an employee of an ever-changing, abusive employer. So I'm going to take this channel in the direction I feel is right. So listen, 2021, don't seek a man to give you comfort. And what I mean by that is, no president is going to love you. No president will ever care about you the way Christ does. I really don't care if I lose subscribers over this. It's really whatever. I'll live. But yeah, listen, you put too much faith in a man. We're all corruptible. We are all, in our hearts, capable of the greatest evil. It is only with Christ's salvation and grace that we can be apart from it. So in 21, don't seek comfort and freedom and security from anyone except through Christ. And that's what I'm going to leave you with. I know that's pretty heavy. This channel really doesn't do this kind of heavy stuff, but I don't care. So that's it. God bless you. Christ loves you. That's about it. Well, we'll see where this channel goes in 21. See you guys later.
Dad mode, dad mode.